Well, hello there. Welcome to
Welcome.
Shade and the City. Nels,
It
I'm
was
your girl,
breaking.
Treese.
I couldn't understand what you were saying. Welcome to Shade in the City.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Nels. And give us a second and we'll be back as we work through these technical difficulties. But we will be back to discuss this shady stuff. Love you guys. Be right back. Be right back. Hold on. And just remember, everything is alleged.
Oh my!
Okay, are we fixed? Um,
Uh,
yeah, we're back on. Hi. I think we're back. We're back. We're back and we're better. So yes, welcome, Shade Squad, to our Sip and Shade chat. You know, we haven't done one of these in a while, and so we decided why not come
wow.
through and give y'all a live at that, because we love and enjoy the conversation. And as I said in the comments, welcome to Shade and City. Please hit the like button on your way in because we really appreciate it, and it
And
helps
that
the algorithm
subscribe
so it
button.
gets us out there. Oh yeah, and hit the subscribe button too. I'm sorry,
I gotta hurry up and
she
get it
didn't
in there. She
realize.
get long winded, and then I never get to say it. So
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm giving the people time to come in. It's only like 4 minutes. And again, drop in, say, hey, where you from? If you new, what you do. No, you ain't gotta say what you do. That's
I was
weird.
about to say,
But
I was about to say something. I was about to say something else, and I was like, okay, that's probably. I gotta remember we can't edit this.
but look, oh no, not messing up again. But yeah, y'all. So we got few topics to talk about today. Mainly our favorite thing, relationships, of course. So we're gonna get into the Iman and Teyana of it all. The what's the other? Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. I'm so kind of disappointed, right?
There was actually one.
And then
There
of
was actually
course,
one I meant to bring up to you that like hit everything last night. That was like huge, but we can save it for another day.
or you could just throw it in later. But yeah, no, I mean, we don't always have to go. There is no script. That's what's beautiful about shade. I mean, sip and shade. Anyway, so yeah, y'all, and then we got to get into this craziness that is Shirley Strawberry and her estranged husband Ernesto Williams. So yeah, it's a lot going on in these celebrity streets, and yeah, we're here to talk about it. So yeah, we're about to run this intro and we will be back, and hopefully there'll be more of you when we come back in, and we will get it started. But we appreciate you coming through, love you, and yeah, see you after the intro. Yeah. So, as you can see, I found new music.
I noticed. I
and
noticed.
and I'm very very excited about it. But yeah, y'all. So first and foremost, I want to start off with first of all, look, I am so happy, y'all. I've learned how to use some of these little buttons, so y'all are gonna see me get real creative tonight. Okay.
Yes, I'm
So
super
first,
excited.
I am super excited because I've been trying to figure this out forever. So first, pal, let's get in Teyana and Iman.
This breaks my
Now,
heart.
this does break my heart. That's why I kind of want to do them first and get them out the way because this kind of
I don't know
really
what's going
saddens
on
me.
with I don't know what's going on with Black Love. Feel like all this month actually.
Right. It's not. Um, I think I know what you were going to talk about. You were going to bring up Remy Ma and Papoose, weren't you?
Oh my God, I want to cry. Yes, I was.
Girl.
Yes,
But okay, we can discuss that. I don't have a pop up for them, but we can discuss that. But yeah, so first Teyana and Iman. So as y'all know, or may or may not know, because I be in these YouTube celebrity streets and all up in the papers, and I do that for us, so Nails doesn't have to, and because she kind of doesn't care as much, so I keep her hip. So I say about last week or so, it was like, on the streets and there was videos out and there was this girl that was wearing
his chain.
Iman's chain.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody was like, oh, why is a whole married man with this, sexy young girl walking around it with his chain? And, Teyana didn't say nothing, didn't jump out there. She was like, is what it is. And yeah, she really didn't respond for a while, actually. And then I think it was maybe him in the pictures of him in the hotel room, or it seemed like it felt like more just was coming out. I don't know.
Well, I think because she posted like a little message, you know, talking about we in a group chat now for just a quick little second. She said she normally don't
Hold on a quick
include us
second.
in the
I
group
appreciate the let in from the group chat. I wish other people
exactly.
would learn how to remove me. Yeah.
But basically she just said that it started to get slanderous, and they was basically accusing him of cheating, and that was just not the case. She basically said that they were separated, they've been separated for a while, it had nothing to do with cheating, and that's something they've never played around with. Although I did hear something where he's cheated before, which I I I choose not to believe it because they were, the black love for me. But she said, it had nothing to do with cheating. They
I did
just
like them together.
I love them together. Like, and then I mean, let's not get it twisted. Yeah, the girl is cute, but she's not Teyana. Teyana is like the baddest of the bad.
So my thing is, I'm hearing a lot of people say that the thing was, or they want to blame the fact of once you introduce, because Teyana did come out openly and say in an interview a few years ago that they like to go pick girls, and she said it wasn't an everyday thing. She said, on a vacation, on an anniversary, a Christmas, she might want to
Hey,
buck kisses.
Jeremiah.
Hi, Jeremiah. Oh, thank you for showing up. We appreciate you.
Yes, you do.
So yeah, I mean, so people were feeling like because every now and then she wants to, bump kitties or whatever, that that she invited that into her marriage, and so now this is why this is happening. And I thought that was kind of, I don't know, and that's why we're here to have a conversation about it and talk about it. And is that, I mean, could that be the setup or the downfall of your marriage once you start introducing other people? And
You know,
I love when, go ahead.
I was gonna say honestly, I don't believe in that because there are plenty of people that have that invite outside parties to their relationship. I feel like if you have an agreement, that's what you should stick to. If the agreement is when we go out and we pick a girl, that's it. This is it's her this one time, this situation, whatever, and then that's where it gets left. Then that's where it should be. It just because you did this one time, couple times doesn't mean that you open the door for a plethora of women to just walk through. I think if you make an agreement, that's what you should stick to, regardless to, what type of relationship. You talking about Drea? Did he leave her for Drea? I mean,
Jeremiah says she okay.
she left.
Jeremiah,
Did she leave?
I,
Did she leave her?
I
Did she leave
love
her
look.
for
I
Drea?
love that you're here because you know what? I heard that. I heard that from somebody else. Well, again, I keep my ear to the streets,
I can't even
but
be
a
mad
lot
at
of
the
people feel
street.
that
It's too
way,
bad.
and I even heard they are two baddies. And but I did hear somebody else say today they believe like um Iman was really just her homeboy, and it was like okay, cool, but that they always felt like she liked girls, like that's what she really wants to do. Now, I
Her
again,
homeboy. She married this man
where's
and
my
just
new little thing?
her
Let me
homeboy.
put my
She
little
married
banner
this
up.
man. They
Everything
had
is
two
alleged,
kids
and this is
together.
just our opinion.
I
No,
don't
but
know.
you know how some people can be real good friends. I'm just saying that's a theory. I'm not saying I believe that, but that's a theory. Now for me, I don't necessarily know if introducing somebody or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I guess they claim I think there's still a chance, and I hope they work it out. I do. I hope that they work it out. But for a lot of people, and that's why I think it's weird because when people separate, well, does that mean that we're really going to try to work this out, or does that mean that you better hope I don't find somebody else before the divorce goes through? Like, I don't understand what because if
I
he's already messing with other people, like,
Yeah, she didn't give the impression that they were trying to work it out from what I read anyway. It was kind of like this is where we're at. We're moving forward with it, but we cool where we're at and we're still friends. I didn't get the impression that, I mean she said that they were separated for a while. So, we don't know what a while is, and a lot of things can change in a while. So, clearly they've gotten to a place where they're good, they're cool with their situation. I didn't get the impression that they were going to try to work it out.
well,
But
this is sad. This is very sad for
it's
Black
sad and
love, and
Black
I
love
am.
news.
And yeah, right. Another sad day in Black love news. Um, so I don't have a picture for them, and I will never give a picture for them, but I will give this one Pisces 2 minutes of my time. Okay. For whatever reason.
She does. She
And
goes both ways for sure.
yeah. Now hear me out, y'all. I want to be what is it? Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk. Several of y'all, Jasmine Brand. I appreciate y'all, but I want y'all to remove me from the Chrisean and Blueface group chat. Okay, that's the group chat that I want to be removed from.
Girl, everybody's
Now,
including your big chat.
unfortunately, Teyana does look like she goes both ways. That's what I mean. Well, I think they said that again. She
Yeah,
said
she
it
does.
wasn't him that was yeah, she said it wasn't him that was like going out like I want to do this. She was like, "Oh, she's fine. Let's do it." And I was like, so I think that made her feel like she had the control, but at the same time, I also think it's different when he goes and does it, or maybe you're not involved and it might be a problem then. I don't know. Just saying. But back to the other craziness. So I just want to touch on because I really don't understand it, and maybe somebody can explain it to me. And I think I felt away because you liked the post, and I saw that you liked the post, and it bothered me.
Well,
And I
because
don't know if you were just
you can't unlike a post.
yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, they don't have a
You
dislike
double
button.
tap again, and you can unlike.
No, no, no. You're saying once you like it, you can unlike it. I'm saying they don't have a dislike button.
Oh, well, I guess, but still. Anyway, so I'm just trying to understand why, and this is why I can't feel sympathy for her. Why is it that after everything Chrisean has been through, she's had a healthy baby? I see her, the baby ain't even, I don't even think a week old yet, maybe 2 weeks old. And she is in this man's video with this baby. Now she talking about she's changing the baby's name to
Mhm.
I'm frustrated. She's not a Pisces. I don't know who
No,
she is. She doesn't
actually,
she can't sit with
actually,
us. She
Actually,
can't sit with
that's
us.
actually giving very much Pisces energy. Um, actually, when you said this, I was like, I don't know what she's talking about because this is very much Pisces energy. This is the Delulu of Pisces. Everybody in their mama know Pisces are Delulu.
Okay, it is
And
delusion, but it's just
it,
I
it's
was just I
the
and
delusion. The delusion is, I mean, yes, I was with you. I completely left you during your whole entire pregnancy to go back with my ex. And now I'm popping back up in your life and now, in my baby's life. And you think, Delulu, that things are going to be perfect and amazing because now we can have and grow this family together. It is the delusion of it all. It's giving very much Pisces.
stop
Oh,
it. They're clout chasing.
his career been falling off. What career?
And
What
that's why
what
he need her and
career?
Stewie. He
Let me
need
tell you
her
something.
and
The
Stewie
only
for a bag.
the only thing that I think, the only reason why he by himself is popping right now is because of his one little line about little baby. That's it. Otherwise, nobody really gives a damn about Blueface.
Can I just be honest? And maybe this is showing my big age, but I just don't understand what he's saying half the time.
I don't
And
understand what half this generation is saying in their music half the time.
no, but I mean, like, really, it's really bad. And it's
No,
just
no,
really
Trace,
bad. Like,
literally,
I love
literally.
Migos, and they're mumble rappers. And I
No,
understand
no,
everything
literally.
they say.
Talia will play. She has this thing where she'll play me music just to see if I understand what the hell they're saying. And it's all her generation music. They just don't speak clear. They like talk like they got rocks in their mouth.
Well, he's Jeremiah's laughing at me because I like mumble rap. Don't do that. But no. So I just thought it was strange and weird, and I forgot, and I wish I remembered her name because I definitely liked her comment because she said in the post, I want to take all my grace and everything that I've given you back. I'm over here praying for you, wishing you the best, hoping for you to do better. And then you turn around and run. Girl, I'm good. Don't take me out the group chat, please.
And I guarantee
And
you,
that I'm gonna leave that there,
everything that
and
she's
we can
saying, I
move on.
guarantee things that he
Now,
brought up that he wanted. He had a problem with the baby's name being Chrisean, and I'm sure he's mentioned it. He said it to her, and that's why she
of
wants to
course,
change it. We were rooting for you.
but she said, "Oh no, we, we not back together though. We not back together." Girl, bye.
Mhm.
I just and then to have the nerve to tell the other Stewie that she need to be mature. It's just it's the audaciousness of it all. Anyway, so let's move on to none other than I think we should call this "Are we surprised?" Because I was, but a lot of people weren't. So I want y'all that again. This is why I want this to be a
I was only surprised.
conversation
I was only surprised when they got
on.
together. That's the only thing that surprised me is when they got together.
Well, apparently Tamar says she likes rappers. What did Jeremiah say? Migos way better than Blueface. Absolutely. Young Thug is way. I don't know, Jeremiah. I don't know. And you know what's so funny? How do you feel about Drake, Jeremiah? I'm just saying, since you're the Canadian plug, how do you feel about Drake? I love Drake.
I
I
love
put
Drake
Drake
too.
over all of them. I'm just
I was gonna say I don't
yeah.
listen to none of the
Even
people.
even when
I
he,
don't listen. I don't listen to any of the people he just named. I don't listen to them. I
she really
don't.
don't. She
I
I have to put her on stuff that's
but
Migos.
I listen to Drake. I don't listen to Migos. I don't listen to I don't listen to none of that. I'm an old head. I like my old music.
All right. So
You
now
said
we
Drake
get
and
to
Migos.
Jeannie and Jeezy. Okay, yes, yes, Drake is the GOAT. Yeah. I knew I liked you, Jeremiah. That's why we're here. We're here. Um, so no, so now let's get into the Jeezy and Jeannie of it all. And they even sound good together. Why it had to be like this? So yeah, apparently out the blue, and apparently it was out the blue to her as well because Jeezy just went to the courthouse and filed for divorce.
No, apparently this is something he was doing back in June. He got the papers notarized back in June.
Now
You heard me
I
say?
believe, and that's what you said. Now and that's what they said, but
So
I
it was
personally
only a
believe.
surprise to her.
I think she was caught off guard. Like,
Yeah, she was, but this wasn't out the blue for him. He went and got the papers
yeah,
notarized in
no,
June.
they said he had been doing this for months.
Hmm.
Now, mind you, I don't think, or I think maybe they just hit 2 years or something like that. So they have not been married long at all. And I was like, what is going on with these itches? First is the 7 year itch, now it's the 2 year itch. Everybody itching to not be damn married no more. I don't understand. Um, I was surprised when okay, what did you say, Jeremiah? I was surprised when I see this. I thought Jeezy found the one. Thank you, Jeremiah. I felt
I
the
think
same
I
way,
think
but a
he
lot of people.
I think he thought so too, until he found out she was, a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Well, um, and I think Jeezy has custody. Well, he wants what is it?
I thought he wants shared
Split.
custody.
Yeah, he wants
Yeah,
shared custody. So I mean, that's not terrible. I think that's amicable.
yeah, that's
Obviously,
normal.
I know she's contesting the divorce, so she's not here for it once she got notice that it
Oh,
was
I thought she was
happening.
just contesting the prenup.
Oh no, I think she's contesting the date. Well, again, look, do I need to put my banner up? Because again, everything is a legend, and it's just our opinion.
Girl,
But
you can't make a man want you now. You better just contest the prenup, okay? Just
well, so then of course, after everybody learns that they're breaking up or whatever, all these stories start coming out. They bring up all these videos of her talking about how she like her dark meat on the side, and I didn't want to feed too much into that. I don't know how big of a deal that is. I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna say that she feels any type of way about any race, especially her being ethnic herself. So I won't say that. Um, and then the narrative comes out about her being an angry ethnic woman. And he couldn't deal with that, and she used to trigger him. And I like what so Funky Dineva actually just came out maybe 2 or 3 hours ago. Look, he said, "You see, I don't work for stars. I'm just a fan." But no, so Funky
uh-huh.
Dineva came out
Yeah, that's
of
what
like a
we
few
see.
hours ago or something. And
This
he
proves
basically
nothing.
said that from insiders, allegedly from the camp, that apparently one of the issues was, they say it was, they had different values and expectations. They felt like they weren't getting what they needed from each other, or whatever the case may be. But apparently he had an issue, or maybe there was issues with her mama always being around, and she moved in. And the mama has been there since day one. And then also you add on, apparently her brother moved in, and so that might have been a problem. I think he said something else about her wanting to walk the little girl to school, and he wasn't really cool with that because he's not around as much. And so they did say something in like values and parenting. So they did hint to that when the statement came out or whatever. They asked them what the purpose was, and they also said distance. So apparently, according allegedly to Funky, it wasn't no major thing. It
I
was
was gonna
just a
say it all
buildup
sounds very
of stuff.
petty. It all sounds very petty, other than maybe the distance. Really, you could just tell your family, go back to where they live, go back to their own house, and no, I'm not walking my child to school. Okay, fine. You don't want it. You don't feel like it's a safe option, that I will drive. It's not a big deal. It does not. It doesn't sound. It sounds super petty.
Jeremiah says he thinks that she's flirting with other guys.
She did say she was a huge flirt.
Well, apparent, and then that whole narrative came out, right? About how she was supposedly messing with the co-star Mario Lopez, done dragged him in shit. And now,
Mario
everybody's like, oh,
Lopez.
yeah.
You cheating on Jeezy with Mario
Saved
Lopez?
by the Bell, AC Slate. That's the word, but I don't think there's any truth to that. I think he just got dragged in because they show a video where she comes out and he has his arm around her waist as his co-host, and people felt like that was probably a little
Around her
inappropriate or
waist.
too close.
Okay, well then, I
But
mean, if that's the case, then yes, then we don't share the
yeah,
same type of respect because from what she said, he won't even take a picture with another woman so that it doesn't come out and look funny. So if you walking
mm,
around with some dude with their arm around your waist, then the respect is not mutual. I would have had a
mm.
problem.
And then
It would
he
have been a problem.
and then he also hinted too that, which I can believe, is that that for me this is probably what, in my opinion, probably what one of the biggest things was he also hinted to Jeezy being a very private person, which I think we all know, um
Mm-hmm.
and she's very like social media heavy, kind of wants to show everything, and they, again, their values and stuff just didn't align. So like you said,
Mm-hmm.
little petty stuff, but it it sounds like it did add up, and that just sucks because if you looked at the gram or the Facebook, they looked great, but or I guess not in real life. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they just all be doing it for the gram.
And apparently
What
that
can
ain't
you
what
do?
Jeezy wanted. He wanted it off the gram.
But okay, let's talk about though, because I think a great point was made. It's not like Jeezy has the best track record with women anyway.
Who? You know what? I really don't.
If we
Whatever.
if
Go
we
ahead.
remember how he did, if we remember how he did Keisha Cole,
I didn't even know that
he
was a
was
thing.
kind of he kind of did her dirty. Yeah, Jeezy might go back to Trap or Die Jeezy. The next album gonna be fire. I'm with you though. I'm with you on that.
Oh
I'm
my
here for it. I need that. Look, I need Trap or Die back. Okay, I'm with you, Jeremiah. Let's do it. Let's bring him back. This is what's needed.
oh my
So yeah,
God.
though that's Jenny Man Jeezy. And so yeah, apparently I guess they're moving forward, but she's contesting, and I guess as it plays out, we will keep you guys updated. But I feel so bad because I love watching a little baby. I do. I like little Monaco. She's cute little something.
Well, if she all over social media, she's still gonna be there. You'll still see her.
I know. I just, and she looked just like her daddy at that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she do. She's
But
adorable.
so yeah, I guess best wishes to Jeezy and Jeannie and poor. Did you see how Tamar put her out? I think I sent you that,
I didn't feel like she really put her out.
where she was like, it had to be something real bad.
I
Well,
didn't,
not put her out, but
but
she was just like, it had to be something
everybody,
real bad. I felt
but
so.
even on the post, that's what it said. But I didn't think she really put her out. Like everybody feels that way. And oh, that's another thing that the attorney said. She said, women, well, because women are mainly the ones that file for divorce. They were like, basically, a man will sit in a unhappy situation till doomsday. And shoot, if he cheating, he gonna cheat in peace and not be bothered. So he ain't filing for divorce. So what you call? But yeah, a lot of people are saying that um it's usually not the man, and they're saying basically like women file or leave over something a man did, and men leave over a woman's mouth. So, and then I think that's why they're constantly bringing up that whole situation, that whole thing where she's talking about how she can be a little disrespectful with her mouth. So,
So one other point that I heard, a lot of people feel like, oh, she thought because she was, and I'm just again telling
oh
you what I
God,
heard.
here we
I'm not
go.
saying, a lot of people felt like because she was the preference, she thought she was going to be treated differently than anybody else or
I
any of
think
his
they all
other
do.
baby mamas.
I think they all do. They feel superior.
So I'm just saying you agree with that. That's your, because
Yes, I do.
I feel like Jeannie's kind of like a cool, like she's,
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's why she likes her dark meat on the side.
You're such an ass. You're such an ass. The fact that Jeezy filed the divorce, though, okay, that's terrible. So, Jeremiah, what are your thoughts, though? Do you think, as a guy, since you're a guy in the chat, he said he ain't no simp. What do you think it is? What do you think it was? Do you think that she's a preference that thought she couldn't, she couldn't get her heart broke?
Or because she's superior, she can come in there and do whatever she want, act however she want, and because she's the preference, wasn't nothing gonna happen. But like Jeremiah said, he ain't no simp. He ain't. He like, I'm Jeezy, baby. I big. Listen,
Well,
I
I'm
got
not gonna lie to you though. I will
mm,
say that I do feel like, even though I love her mom, like I like her mom and their relationship on their own,
mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna lie, when I saw her mom around as much as she was, I was like, I guess I figured they had a big enough house, but I know how it would be if my mom was around the time, and I love her, but like it's gonna start to where I would, especially on my partner who may not
And
want that
you have
person
to
around all the
understand.
time. Like your
You
mom
have
is
to
cool,
understand.
but
You have to understand also. I mean, we do 90 day and all that other stuff, and I'm not saying that
right,
it's everyone's the same, but in that type of culture, it's totally different than if your mom was around. You know what I mean? They're
true,
not gonna combat. They're not gonna, if mama got something to say, she gonna say, and that's gonna be what it is. And usually ain't no back, ain't no, I got your back, or I got your back outside this house, okay? Because mama spoke, and that's what it
right.
is. Different cultures is different. So
She thought that she made it when she got with Jeezy. She used him to get clout. Okay, so let me ask you this, Jeremiah, because some people feel like Jeezy used her, and that's why he's done with her now. He elevated.
I can
He
see
got
that
to places, and
because
so what are your thoughts
nobody
on that? Let's just
only
be
only because
let's
only
just be
because she's
real. Jeezy was Jeezy from the block, right? He
only
wasn't on it, but when he started dating her, it did level him up a little bit.
because nobody really was thinking about Jeezy for a while. Nobody was thinking about him.
She did not love Jeezy like that. It was just a money thing. Okay.
You realize he's the one that filed,
Well,
right? You know he's the one that
I was
filed.
gonna say,
She,
you know,
she's
he's
the
the
one.
one that filed, right?
She's the one contesting it. She want to stay where she at. I'm just throwing that out there. It's not given that she's the one with the lack of love. You know that's not the
Well,
energy I'm receiving over here.
y'all are
Then he
funny.
posted something the day that
So
he filed, didn't he? He said something about he's think something like, I'm moving forward. I ain't thinking about who ain't coming with me or something like that. Yeah, it's not really giving that she's the one that.
Jeezy is a whole
But that's what I'm saying.
though.
It's not
Like
really
I'm
giving that
I'm not
she's
gonna
the
lie to
one.
you. Jeezy was signed to Jay-Z. He
That's
was good.
you could all
Okay,
look.
he was good, but hear me
Everybody
out,
wants to be
Jeremiah, because
better.
we're from
Everybody
like
wants to be better. Okay.
right.
When you see an
That's
opportunity, you
no
go seize it.
Jeremiah, no shade. This man is now and not saying he couldn't, because obviously it took him going through whatever and him being able to tell his story and have a story to become a New York Times bestseller. But to get in the spaces around at the same tables and be with the people that actually want to buy your book and invest in you. I'm sorry, I do believe Jeannie might have helped with that. Y'all can disagree. I'm just saying that I do think she
Nobody
helped
would have
elevate
wanted
him a
to.
little bit.
I believe nobody would have wanted to read a book about Jeezy before Jenny. I can, and honestly, because nobody was thinking about him before they got together. Nobody was worried about what Jeezy was doing.
And see, and Jeremiah, hear us out. We're from that. Like, I remember when Jeezy dropped. Okay. I remember when he first dropped, and we were in Miami, and that's all you heard was Jeezy. Okay. So I can only imagine what 10 years ago, 12 years ago. No, I wasn't buying a book to or hear about. I was buying an album, absolutely. I was listening to him in a club, but I was not taking him seriously. I don't think that I would have seen him at the president's dinner. Like, I'm just keeping it real. You may disagree, but I think she elevated him. And I think he's done, and that's his choice. But I do think that, and I'm not saying that's why he did it, but I do think that she elevated him a little bit. And he's
to
gonna come in and
outside
disagree. I know he is.
to outside of his, you know, normal demographic.
To his normal demographic, right?
Outside
That's
of
a
his
great
normal
point.
demographic. Yeah. She opened other doors for him.
But he also, and to counteract that, play devil's advocate, he also gave her clout in areas nobody was really. I mean, she didn't really have no street cred like that. Um,
And that's why he's
that's
trying to
because
that's why he's
Future
trying to
took
get
him
back.
by
And that's why he was
and
trying to
look,
get
and
it
that's
back.
why he going, and that's why Jeezy's going back to the streets, okay, and not the sheets. So now, I wish I had a commercial to throw in here because it's just so much that I gotta get into with this, y'all. It is
Oh,
terrible. Woo, Lordy Jesus. Well, let's jump into the Cheryl of the Shirley of the Strawberry, Cheryl Strawberry. I don't know. I want to call her Sherry Berry, whatever, because that's what she promote.
I love Sherry's
But
berries.
let me just tell you, you stupid. I was real heartbroken, y'all, because I personally literally used to wake up every morning, even if I wasn't going to work, to get up and listen to the Strawberry Letter. That is something that's near and dear to my heart.
Oh, I only did it when I went to
I've
work. I
tried,
definitely listened to it.
huh?
I said I only listened to it when I was going
What
to
you say?
work, but I definitely listened to it. I was not getting up on my days off to
Right.
listen.
Oh, you stupid. You're like, it's not that serious.
Mm-mm.
And so I was real, like, low key. I was hearing things in the streets, but I said, "There's no way, not Shirley Strawberry. There's no way, not the one that sits and gives up their advice." And yeah, unfortunately, it's her, guys. So, I think I'm just gonna lay out for you if you haven't already heard what's going on, and then you guys can kind of go from there, and we can talk about it. But it's pretty bad. So her husband, Ernesto Williams, we know, apparently it's alleged. Where's my banner? Where's my banner? Let me put it up. Everything is alleged in just our opinion. Now, um, so yeah, it was alleged that Steve actually introduced them. I don't know if I believe this because I wouldn't want to believe that Steve has friends around him like this, but I mean, who knows? But anyway, so her husband, Ernest Williams, got a whole bunch of charges going on right now. He was arrested in May 2022 while in possession of a machine pow pow, a Glock pow pow. I don't know if it helps that I said Glock, but anyway, and yeah, he's doing a lot out here. He was in a stolen vehicle. Now, here's my thing: where the hell was Shirley? And he was also, he had the reefer on him. Now he was arrested on fraud and CP charges. If y'all need to look it up, I will put the link to this article, and if you haven't listened to, you can go check out Chronicle Speaks. I do know that they have all the recorded jail calls from Ernest, and like literally word for word, so you can listen to them. But anyway, so yeah, he got child charges. Um, they found 4 indecent photos of underaged on his computer. He was repair scam along. It says along with his girlfriend Erica King. Again, where was Shirley? Who allegedly pretended to be his attorney. Now the girl is out on bail. He pleaded guilty to this and being a felon in possession of a weapon. And he is now, I guess, was sentenced to 23 months. And then they hit him with 5 more charges, including the R word. which we know I can't say. Um, ASB, y'all think about it. AS, put it like this, y'all. They told this man he can't be around kids or animals. Okay. Um,
Oh,
so yeah, yeah, kids or animals. So then 63-year-old Shirley decides to write a note to the judge pleading for her husband to be released on bond. So a lot of people
I,
are upset with Miss Shirley, and obviously,
I'm
as you
not a
know,
ride or
her out
die.
here giving advice.
I thought I was. I'm really not. I'm not a ride or die.
No, even, no, no. That's not even riding or dying. That's burying. You're like, I'm gonna. He's going to, and then
I'm
it's just
sorry, but
nuts,
I'm
y'all.
not
Okay.
gonna stick beside him. I'm not gonna stick beside him.
Oh, it gets worse. So apparently, her and her daughter don't have the best relationship. They're not talking because apparently her daughter is one of his scam victims. And so I guess they fell out because she stuck beside him. I said, "What is going on, Shirley?" And then to make it so bad, I believe it, in my opinion, again, allegedly, it seems like she really just kind of made her exit or departed when these jailhouse calls were released, and she can hear him and his mistress talking about her and
Oh, that's what did it.
basically dogging her out, and she looks stupid because she's stuck beside him. What'd you say?
I said, oh, that's what did it. That's what made her. That's what made her.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what did it. Not the scamming your child, not being able to have grandkids or children or animals, but you want them to come home. I don't even like cats, but if I couldn't get a goldfish because of you, I might feel away. Okay, like I don't know what you want to do with the gold, how you look at the goldfish. I don't know. I just don't understand. I don't understand. And she stuck beside him, and so to my point on the title of the thumbnail, it sounded like Shirley need to be out here writing her own damn letter instead of advising other people at this point. And I just don't understand how we get here. And and why we weren't gone a long time ago. Oh, and then to add icing on the cake, apparently they've been married for what, 6 or 7 years, and they've been evicted 5 times. So, and being in my big age, but I'm not as big in her age. But there's just no way we're getting evicted that many times, and I'm still holding you down. Or this is before the charges and riding or dying, right?
So they don't own a house.
I'm just, if they did, they've been evicted from it. But no, I don't think they do. They said she's been evicted 5 times, allegedly.
So
But
what does he do besides scamming?
I think that's what he did.
Like, I mean, no, I mean, like when they got together, like he had to have some career. She didn't just
Oh,
marry a
when they
scammer.
got together, he was apparently it came out today, allegedly, it came out today that he was actually married when he married her. So not only did he and she didn't know he was girl, the plot thickens. The plot thickens.
And she wasn't aware of this.
She said his first wife came out and said she didn't know. So I don't know. It's just it's all bad. You got the daughter mad at you. Uh I hope
This is what
Steve don't
happens.
fire you.
This is what happens when you're scared to be alone.
So I heard another YouTuber say that today, and I was like, I don't want to say that because that's so wrong. But it's like
What
you were
the
so you,
that she was afraid to be alone?
yeah, like you wanted to have a man so bad that you just didn't care.
That's exactly what that is. He scammed your daughter. He You can't have kids or animals around him. He was married when he married you. He's got caught with the side chick and still talking to this girl from jail. You're for whatever reason answering his jail calls after knowing all of this. That's exactly what it's giving. You will take any type of piece of a man just to
Woo!
say you got one. No,
Child, child,
no.
child. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know because it. I was talking about it earlier with somebody, and I said, "Well, how is Steve going? This has to be affecting his brand. This has to be affecting his brand. It has to be because she was the sensible one, the reasonable one on the show. She was the one that gave the good answers and advice. And when people find out that your life is just a complete show, like worse than some of the letters that you get, what are we really doing? It's
I started to say something, but I got to remember we on live, so I'll wait till we get off.
you stupid. But yeah, so that's the Shirley of the Strawberry. It's really crazy. I heard she finally distanced herself a little bit, and that's I guess
It,
all we
it
can
took
really.
it took another woman, not the children and the animals. Another woman.
You're so ticked off right now. It's not even funny.
That's disgusting.
Okay, all right. So I guess if you want to jump into before we head out, if you want to jump into the Remy Ma and Papoose of it all, we
I just
can
want to say,
and discuss
so
that a little bit.
I was up
Oh,
last
let
night.
me get Shirley off the screen.
Yes, go on, get rid of her. I'm tired of looking at them. Um, so I just wanted to say, I was up last night, birthday night. I had the night off, scrolling through TikTok like I do, and I saw this battle rap. It was super dope. I don't remember what the dude's name is, but I mean, when I tell you he went in, and I was confused because he's talking about this guy, Easy the Block Captain. That's his name, and I know who he is. Like I've seen him. I've seen him
Mhm.
do battle rap. I watch battle rap. I've seen him before. He's dope, but this dude was eating up Remy, basically accusing Remy of cheating on um Papoose with this dude. Apparently, Papoose put hands on this dude before, and it's been a thing. Now, I didn't know.
That's probably my favorite female rapper. It really hurt me because I was like, no, not you out here being a thought box. No.
My thing was, in battle rap, people say a lot of things, right? Now,
Right.
some it usually has some type of truth
Well,
to it,
see,
but
I
sometimes,
heard it, but I didn't want to believe it.
so I felt the same way, right? And then, of course, when Easy, it was his turn to go. He didn't speak on none of that. Of course, he didn't respond to none of that. I don't know if his was actually freestyle because really he just spoke on the dude like snitching or something like that, right? So then this
Hmm.
morning I wake up to all this stuff about Remy and Papoose, and of course they're bringing up this battle rap of also. I felt so naive because I'm thinking like, no, she's just here to support this guy. Maybe this is a friend. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. But then all this stuff comes out, and I'm like, what is really going on in Black love today? Because yes, it's a
Jeremiah said,
thing.
if Remy Ma, if they, yeah, it is. It's starting to be a thing. If Remy Ma and Easy are together, they should just come out and admit there's already proof out there. Um, I'm gonna
That's
say
where I
like
want to stay with it.
I I'm gonna say it like I heard it earlier today. If that was a grown man with a family who jeopardized his family
that held you down for 6 years while you locked
held
up.
you down
We
in
heard
jail.
we heard Mendices even say that he might not be able if Yandy got locked up,
Right.
he might not hold her
If
down.
that
And Papoose
if
didn't
that
get no
was a
problem.
man, if that was a man and we do it all. Prime example, Martell. Every chance we get to drag him because he was stupid and destroyed his family, and that was his decision. So I think the reason why I was so bothered by it because I was like, Remy, really? Like you're gonna be that girl and destroy your like I understand your man love you, but you can't be think that you're gonna be that disrespectful and he still support. I don't know. Maybe he will because I really feel like he love her dirty draws. But I don't
Papoose
know.
ain't no Papoose ain't no simp either.
Mm.
And apparently he already beat up this
Jeremiah
dude.
said other battle rappers mentioned this too. And shout out to Tasha K. She broke it first. She did. That's why I said I was trying to ignore it. I was trying to be like, no, Tasha, it's not true. No. And then she was like, you heard it here first, bitch.
I don't know. I know it broke my
Mm-mm.
heart. I know that was Teyana and Iman broke my heart. But when I tell you this, Papoose, I didn't want to believe it. I really didn't want to believe it. That was like, girl, he held you down. Like what? Just off of loyalty alone, girl.
Can I
First of all,
just
I don't
say,
know.
we got to do something because I can't live in a world. No, I just saw this. What is going on? Jeremiah, Remy Ma, I've been knew something was up with her. She out here still in smack style. Come on. I really do like Remy. Y'all don't like Remy in Canada? That's not y'all. That's not
I ain't liking her
who
no
you be
more.
listening.
After
I can't.
after
I can't
after she
because
did my boy Buddy.
the problem is if Papoose comes out and completely dogs you and you lose everything, your family, your whatever, I can't even feel
I don't
bad
think
for
he's
you
gonna.
because
He's
we're
not
too
going
grown
to.
for
I don't think he's gonna accept any of that, but I don't think he's gonna come out and dog her at all. I don't think he would do that.
I don't
But
know. I just think
that's
that,
another thing. That's another thing. That's why it's super disrespectful. This man has so much respect for you. He ain't even speaking on it. And if he does, he's not gonna be disrespectful towards you. But you up at this
I
other man's
know,
show
right?
supporting him where everybody can see. You are wild disrespectful. That yeah, I'm hurt behind this one.
Look, the only favor she did for me was diss Nicki Minaj. You stupid.
She really didn't do that right
But
there.
oh
And
no,
Papoose
don't do
helped,
that to Remy.
and I'm
Don't do
sure
that.
Papoose helped her with that. Let me say something. Remy, listen, Remy ain't like she used to be, and she really has nothing on Nikki as far as lyrically. It is what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna have and see. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. I love Remy. I love Remy to the
Please
death. I
play a
do.
song.
And
Please play a
unfortunately,
song. Please play a song that she's done.
I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. I'm sorry.
That's
That was
better
French. That
than
wasn't Remy.
that's better than Nikki.
Oh, there's some. There's some.
Don't
What's if you
don't
go? I'm
don't
conceited. I,
Trace. No, she did
Remy
not.
Ma cooked Nicki
Please,
Minaj.
please tell me what song you're referring to, sir.
Jeremiah, why do you like to get nails fired up like
Please,
this?
please, please,
Why?
please tell me what song. Please tell me what
You
song you're
love to
referring
get
to,
her
sir.
fired up.
Please tell me what song you're talking about. Because the only one I think you're talking about is the one that Papoose helped her out on.
Mm.
Because Nikki writes her own.
Look. Do, 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 do. Y'all are funny. Oh, he ain't come with nothing yet. Up.
Yes, I
So,
did. Yeah,
Nels,
I did.
did you
Yes,
not
I
hear
did.
Schindler?
I did.
Oh,
I
God.
did.
Oh, God.
I absolutely did. I knew that's what the hell you were talking about. No, no, no. Guess what? Guess what? She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. Remy was not ready. Uh-uh. Nikki came back and ripped her, even with Papoose's help.
Oh, you mean, does he mean Sheether?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I said Shether. Damn. That's all.
Oh, because it's like Heather. Heather.
Yeah. Look, bless my heart. Um, oh God, you and Jeremiah are funny. Nikki came back with a Drake song. That's right, Nails. Okay. So yeah, I hope that they keep it together. I hope that they don't hit a Teyana and Iman, but I actually I just feel really bad for Papoose. I can only imagine. I mean, that would be just like a woman sitting at home waiting for a man to come home from prison, and then he, you know, do this shit. That it's upsetting. So yeah, wishing him the best. Hope we don't see another departure of black love appear in front of us. But we appreciate y'all coming through to this very impromptu sip and shade. If you have not already, please make sure that you hit that like button.
You comment
You subscribe.
and you hit the notification bell. And Jeremiah, you need to go listen to that again. Listen to them back and forth, okay? Because, sir, you are tripping. I don't know what type of
Y'all are so funny.
I don't know what's going on out there in Canada, sir, but
They got some good in Canada. No, but yeah, and if you guys are around tomorrow, we are going to go live for B90 and 90 Day the other way because we are behind and need to catch up, and that is probably the easiest way to do it, and also interact with you guys. So yeah, we'll be back. Thank you, Jeremiah. We appreciate
yes,
you,
thank
love, as
you.
always. Appreciate the support.
We love
So
it.
yeah, no. So hopefully you guys will be back tomorrow for B90 and the other way. We're gonna have two separate lives. One a little bit earlier, and then we'll finish off with the other way. But we appreciate your support, guys. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Oh Lord,
No,
he's
Ice
still
Spice
got
needs
Nicki
her
Minaj
feature.
needs an
Let's not. Ice Spice needs her feature. Let's not. Nikki
Y'all are
been that
terrible.
girl.
We will
Nikki
continue.
been that
We
girl.
will continue the arguments on the next sip and shade. But thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye
Good night.
bye.